Cyberjaya is around 6,960 acres. So out of that amount, currently close to 1,000 acres are yet to be developed. Cyberview owns 656 acres of land. So in terms of the land that we have, 404 acres is going to be going for a land sale. And then while the remaining 152 acres will be through a land development, through with partners or on our own. And post 2027, we have allocated around 100 acres of land to be developed on our own or with a strategic partner. For the undeveloped land that we have in Cyberjaya, so on the southern part of Cyberjaya, we're focusing on 3 technology clusters. Number 1 in terms of the smart mobility. Number 2 is in terms of the smart healthcare. And the third one is on digital creative. For low carbon smart cities, we are guided here in the country based on the national aspiration to achieve net zero carbon by 2050. Of course, there are low carbon cities framework which was announced a couple of years back. For Cyberview, being in Cyberjaya since 1996, in terms of low carbon smart city, we focus on 4 areas, 4 criteria. Number 1 is the infrastructure that we have. Number 2, the social part of it. Number 3 is in terms of the ecosystem of low carbon smart city. And finally, the economy coming from the low carbon smart city. So these are the 4 areas. In terms of the benchmark, there are smart cities varies from one location to another location, guided by the 4 areas that I mentioned earlier. In terms of the I part, the infrastructure, of course we look into in terms of the power, we look into terms of the connectivity, we also look in terms of other parameters with respect to infrastructure. The social part, we look in terms of the number of knowledge workers, the number of the students and also the number of residents here. In terms of the ecosystem, we're talking about how we actually coexist, co-develop, how we support the partners here, the stakeholders here in terms of creating a low carbon smart city. And finally, in terms of the economy, how we actually support the circular economy as well as the green economy here.